Hi everyone! It's cold and flu season, so I'm making chicken caldo. Right now I have about a gallon of water boiling, and I have 4 pieces of chicken breast in there. So when the chicken breasts are ready, what I'm going to do is pull them out, put them in a strainer, and let them cool down for a little while. Then I'm going to shred the chicken and put it back into the pot. How about that? Okay, here's my lovely breast. I think they've cooled down a little. So now what I'm going to do is shred them, not completely shred, but you'll see what I'm talking about, alright? So let's get started. Yeah. Okay, this is the way I'm cutting up my my chicken. See? They're just like in little pieces. You can cut up, you can shred them if you want, but I think this is about a decent size. You know. So let me go ahead and finish with the other breast. And more chicken. Okay. So all in all, I put 4 pieces of chicken breast in here and I cut them up. You know, you can cut it or shred it. Some people also, they like to just use a whole chicken, you know. But I decided to use the chicken breast, you know, because sometimes the bones gross me out, you know. Okay, now I'll be adding some potatoes. As you can tell, I cut them up into little, almost little cubes in a way. I didn't cut them too thin. They're about, well, that's how thick they are, you know, because you don't want them too thin, because then they're going to get mushy. So cut it pretty thick, but not too thick, okay? So I'm going to add these potatoes. I used about 6 small potatoes. That's going into the water too. And what's next? Next, I have some carrots. You can either buy a bag of carrots or and cut them up. But I bought these that were already cut. They were cut carrots already. So I'll put about a whole bag of cut carrots into my water also. For my chicken soup, chicken caldo, if you're Hispanic. Okay. I cut like 3 stalks of celery. Okay. Which is now going into the caldo. Okay. We have some onion, depending on how much onion you want. And we're also going to add cabbage. I used less than half, okay? It depends how much gas you want to get. You know what they say about cabbage? Delish. So this is going into the soup too. Let's top it off with 1 large garlic clove. Also, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Into the caldo de pollo. Also, I'll be adding sliced stewed tomatoes. This is a 14-ounce can, I believe. Into the caldo. Ooh, that looks so pretty with all those colors. Beautiful, beautiful, love it. Okay, so now we're going to mix everything up, okay? Just mix all your vegetables and chicken together. Your chicken's way at the bottom, so you want to mix everything so you can get the flavors of everything. Okay? Oh, we gotta add salt and pepper, okay? Remember, some people can't use salt, so, you know, be careful when you're using the salt, you know. And so let me get some salt. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna add our salt next. Be enough. And some pepper. I love pepper. Okay, that's enough. Now, we're going to mix everything up again. And what else? Ah, yes. I'm going to add a can of corn, all right? Of whole corn. Okay, next we'll be adding a can of whole kernel corn. I think this is approximately 15-ounce can. Into the soup. Okay. Now, we're going to mix everything up again. It smells real good. I wish this was smell-o-vision. You know, I decided Caldo will be good for everyone, you know, since everyone has the flu. This is a nice, healthy meal. Okay, so we're going to let this boil for about 10 minutes. All right, I'm going to lower the heat. I had it on high. I'll be lowering it to medium. All right. When it starts to bubble, I'm going to add a cup of rice, okay? So we're going to let this bubble like for about 10 minutes, all right? And when it starts to bubble real good, I'll be adding 1 cup of white rice. Okay. I added an extra 10 minutes to the timer, okay? So it was about approximately 20 minutes. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we want to check to see if our potatoes are soft. When your potatoes are soft, you don't want it too soft. You want a little, you know, you don't want your potatoes too soft, okay? Okay, you don't want your potatoes too soft. So these look great, okay? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 1 cup of white rice. And we're going to mix everything in here together. And the soup will be ready when you see the little white rice floating at the top. How about that? Okay. So I'm going to say another 10 more minutes, okay? So let's try another 10 more minutes and hopefully the rice will start floating on the top, all right? Also, we're going to lower the heat to low, okay? For the rice to cook, all right? So when you add the rice, lower the heat to low. When you see the rice float up to the top, the caldo should be ready. Okay, we got approximately 4 minutes left. And as you can see, let me see if you can see it. The rice is starting to float to the top. There it is. Cool. Oh, and remember people, everyone's stove is completely different. So it might take a little longer, or a little less. There it is. I can see it. They look like little fish. Okay. This wasn't so hard. But it's worth it. Great weather for caldo. They say on the news that this is the worst year ever of the flu season. Well, we'll take care of that in a bit. Okay, it's ready. The rice is floating on the top. Mmm, it smells wonderful in here. It really does. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Let's put it a little lower now. And look how pretty that looks. All those colors and vegetables. The potatoes look just right. Mmm. Okay. Now time to serve myself. Mmm. Get some juice. Oops, sorry about that. How pretty that looks. The carrots look great. I love carrots. I used to love when my mom would make caldo when we were little. We grew up in a real big old house, so it was always cold during the winter. I have no idea how we did it back then. We're so spoiled nowadays. Okay, it's time to try the caldo. Okay, it's time to taste my caldo. It looks delicious. Enjoy, people. Enjoy. Mmm, it's delicious.